Vegas, let's go. Dream and Aces. Las Vegas Aces coming off a huge win over the Connecticut Sun the other day. Knocked the Sun out of first place. Plum thinks about it. Inside to Cambage. And that's going to be the challenge for the Dream.
What the Aces will definitely work on is that inside, outside. They give teams fits trying to figure out how to defend that.
Monique Billings for the Dream not going to play today. She has an injury, and so for Nikki Collin, that's a loss, especially with Hamby inside. Swarmed. Let's take a look at our starting lineup. Speaking of, for the Dream, Montgomery, Hayes, Williams, Sykes, and Breland. And then the usual suspects for the Aces. Asia Wilson's still out with the ankle.
And her teammates have been pulling the load, making sure that they were still competitive and winning these games. But Asia's been working really hard, so hopefully we'll see her sometime.
I tell you what, I mean, she's missed 7 games, and the Aces have gone 5-2 during that stretch. I think they'll take that.
Nobody would have ever expected it because she plays such a huge role with this team. But you just see what this organization has done in putting this team together. They have so much depth.
Liz Cambage right over the top of you, knocking it down early.
Nice and calm, reading to see if the defense came from another angle, and able to get it up and over.
Brucia, take us through your opening tip.
You know, this team has got to maintain its level of intensity. They have a tendency sometimes to play down to the level of their team that they're playing against, but tonight they've got to stay focused on Aces basketball, both offensively and defensively, so that they can come away with a win.
Montgomery looking for an opening. Bucket's not falling yet for the Dream. Ball moving around the perimeter. Ball lost as Plum went up. Quickly getting back on in transition. Hayes. No good. Hamby with those suction cups, grabbing the rebound. Coast to coast, Erica Hamby, but no finish.
And the post player leading the fast break is always fun to watch.
Trying to come straight up the middle, running into a wall that is the Las Vegas Aces. Talking with Nikki Collin before the game, I asked her kind of what's been key for her, what's she focusing on, and she says, look, man, we have just not been shooting well all year long. There's something about finishing games. She's like, but even throughout the game, open shots not falling. We're seeing the Dream already having a little bit of trouble there. If they can get on track shooting, Collin will feel much better about what she's got to work with. Bill Lambier, I asked him, and look, the Aces have 5 of their last 6 games on the road of the regular season. Any kind of different preparation there in terms of taking advantage of these home games? That Bill says, we're not going to change a thing in terms of fatigue. Feels like everybody has been managing themselves well.
And the team does a good job of preparing themselves, even on days off, when to get some extra therapy, when to come in and get some shots up, when to understand who needs to get some extra reps on the bikes. But he's maintained them, and they've done a good job of maintaining themselves.
Yeah, and you can feel it at practice on shoot-around days. It doesn't feel like that August bump. Everybody's still feeling fairly fresh. Going straight at it, and there's the first bucket for the Dream.
That always looks good for a team like the Atlanta Dream because they're so intense.
We need more of that from Breland if they can, but it's handy. Second effort, going back at it.
And she's so unselfish. The first thing she did was look for a teammate to pass to. Nobody's open? Take it yourself.
She has really been a revelation this year. Signed the contract, a 3-year contract. Got plenty of opportunities, first with Liz not playing at the beginning of the year when she joined the team, getting used to things, and then with Asia out for this stretch. Hamby has delivered. I mean, I don't see another player that can qualify for that 6th Woman of the Year.
There is no competition because she does it all, offensively, defensively, and fast break. Just her transition, her rebounding. She's such a complete player. And on this team, you know, she'll get the 6th player.
Yeah, and the consistency from Hamby. Breland, though, delivering again. Jessica Breland, the first 2 shots falling for the Dream. Jackie Young, the number 1 pick in this year's draft. Coming in. We talked about De'Erica Hamby, taking a look at her over the last 7 games, which Asia has been out, and these are tremendous numbers.
And, you know, it's funny because when Asia went out, she told De'Erica after the first game, there are at least 12 shots for you to get up. And she has not been shy with putting the ball up. And this type of support she gets from her teammates, so she's not afraid to shoot it.
Yeah, and Asia told us last week when she joined us here at the table, too, that she was going to challenge Hamby for 6th Woman of the Year. She was like, yeah, if I'm coming in off the bench at some point, I'm coming for you. I don't think that's going to happen.
Something tells me she won't be coming off the bench for long.
A game. Jackie Young converting. Marie Gulich. And the elbow no good. Plum for 3.
Kelsey was on that weak side doing jumping jacks, trying to let Jackie know she was open, but clearly Young knew exactly what she was doing, letting the defense run through before she made that pass.
Bentley gets the shot up quickly, and it is perfect.
With a hand in face, Jackie Young recovered in time, but a great look at the basket by Bentley.
Plum taking it all the way in. How about it?
And there, because Liz is such a huge distraction, she got an easy look at the basket.
Hayes got just enough breathing room.
She's a threat. If you let her get started early, she can cause a long night. That's that chemistry that Kayla McBride spoke about earlier. They all understand that the Atlanta Dream like to get their hands in the passing lane, and they tend to be over-aggressive. So when they do that, you can play off of that and go backdoor.
Hayes trying to quiet the crowd. Scrum underneath. Ace is thrown to the ground. All alone for Montgomery. McBride. Okay, it's raining from the outside in the house.
Inside out. They get the ball in and are able to kick it out to make sure that Kayla McBride got an excellent open shot.
Another shot from the outside as the Dream try to knock down that lead. And Kayla McBride has surpassed her 2,500 points. Oh, yeah. Add him to it. Kayla McBride surpassed 2,500 points. It doesn't matter. She's inside. How about this little touch pass? So pretty. Kim Bates to McBride. But just as effective from outside. Kayla McBride, if you give her room to breathe, she is going to rip you up. Early in the first quarter, and Kayla McBride already passed the 2,500 mark. She's got 8 points already tonight, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 already from the long ball.
And she is shooting exceptionally well. You see what she is doing out here, but in practice, this is the work that she does. She looks for her open spots. She understands where she needs to get the ball on the floor and how quickly she needs to release it in order to get the shots up. And her teammates look for her.
It's such a beautiful pass from Cambage over to Kayla McBride. 7 assists for the Aces on 9 made buckets. One of the things that the many things that the Aces have been doing well this year has been sharing the ball. Maite Cazorla in now for the Dream. Gulich, long ball sunk by the Oregon State grad.
And the Atlanta Dream did a good job of playing that side pick and roll and getting the open shot.
Tamara Young and Carolyn Swords in for the Aces as well as Liz Cambage. She's getting the break. Breland inside. Gulich, right spot, right time.
Late rotation on the backside by Kayla McBride. But the Atlanta Dream have done a good job of working the ball around, trying to get a good shot.
Gulich doing the work early, getting the and one off of Swords. Well, didn't fall, so gets 2 shots. Looked like it was going to go in for a second.
It did. It looked good. It looked like it would be an and one. But right there with that turnover, Alex Bentley and Renee Montgomery are very aggressive in the guard position on defense. So they've always got hands on. So Jackie Young has got to be secure with the ball and make sure she takes care of it.
Gulich, second-year player, was in Phoenix last year, played in Italy in the off-season. Sydney Colson, yeah, that's no layers. Thank you. Jackie Young out, Sydney in. Gulich making the most of her time at the line. Strong start for Marie Gulich, 7 points already. Tamara Young trying to feed the thread and the needle to Hamby.
Yeah, too close in there. A lot of defenders in the paint looking for that pick and roll in such a tight area.
Dream started off shooting 2 for 8, but they've heated up a bit, 5 for their last 8 shots. McBride shakes Cazorla, but unable to knock the shot down.
Another backdoor look by the Aces, Carolyn Swords.
Arriba Cazorla does not go in. Maite Cazorla, an outside shooting threat for the Dream. They need those shots from her. Whoa! She wanted it.
Just a hair too late. Great anticipation. Not able to get there quick enough to take that from Derek Hamby.
Renee Montgomery out of like the corner of your eye coming through. That's her second foul. She's but a blur. Third turnover for the Aces.
Coach is not happy about the turnovers.
What coach is? Tamara Young, take it away. Woo. Chris could not get possession, yeah.
Yeah, she felt like she got a little contact from the Dream.
Bentley looking to come around baseline. Falling away. Ooh, what a stroke.
She knows she has the advantage when the post player has to pick her up going towards the baseline.
McBride, quick catch and shoot, comes up well short. Carolyn Swords picks up the loose ball. Sydney Colson back out to Carolyn.
But inside, outside, not able to capitalize. But the Aces now got to get back on defense to keep this Dream team from gaining momentum.
Sydney Colson, you're all alone. Gulich in position for that rebound. These last few shots not falling for them while the Dream has been making up the deficit. Two seconds on the clock. Carolyn turns and shoots. That one goes down at the buzzer for the Aces. Aces built an early lead off of some Kayla McBride shots. Tierka Hamby contributing as well. Dream surged back. 6-point game after the first quarter. Welcome back. Look, if you're confused, no worries. We got you here. Sydney Colson picked up a foul on Bentley right as the buzzer was going, Rusha.
And the refs awarded her 3 shots. And that's the end of it. Put .2 back on the clock.
Let's take a look at it by way of explanation.
Yeah, right closing it out as Sydney went in. Got a hand on the arm of Alex Bentley before the shot clock expired. And they deemed that it was .2 seconds left. So the Dream would go to line for 3.
Yep. And so the lead that was 6 is now 3 as you take a look at it. Well, by way of explanation, that was costly because the Dream ended up ending the first quarter on now a 12-2 run. The big lead that the Aces had is gone.
And their play, they just continued to play and they didn't give up and they got their hands in passing lane. They kept getting easy shots. And now they find themselves only 3 points down.
Floyd Mayweather in the house today. He's a frequent visitor here for Aces games. I mean, this has been the place to be all year long. We have seen so many stars come. It's a great party here.
All the stars come hang out in Vegas, and when they're here, they come visit the house.
Absolutely. Kayla McBride surpassed 2,500 career points in that first quarter. She was absolutely fantastic.
Moving without the ball, making sure she just got to the right places. She spoke earlier to how she moves and knows her spots. And when she catches that ball, it is out quick. She gets it up before the defenders can get there.
Had a couple long balls, had some beautiful balls inside as well. She has been so consistent, Kayla has. Beginning of the year, Liz Cambage joined the team late, was getting her legs underneath her. And then Asia Wilson, of course, missed the last 7 games. Kayla McBride consistent all year.
She just finds a way to do what Kayla McBride does. Kayla McBride thinks.
Asia just hoarding gum there, having a big conversation. Hey, we got a game going on over here.
She would definitely laugh if she heard you making that comment.
Liz Cambage, meanwhile, back-to-back 20 and 10 games. She has been just so tough for this team. Got 5 points in that first quarter. Bentley going right at it, picking up where she left off.
Because she's such a threat with the shot. Jackie's trailing her, but you got to get in front of her because she will keep going.
Bentley with 10 points already in this game. Sugar to Young. Jackie Young looking now for a call.
She's taking on the physical contact. We speak to how she's always so strong. But when you get that push down low on your body, the refs may not see it. Elizabeth
Williams gets on the board. Her first bucket of the game.
And with that basket, the Dream now take the lead. I spoke earlier about not letting this team get confidence because they're a really talented team.
Yeah, 16-2 Dream run. Onto the seesaw we go. Marie Gulich sizes it up, knocks it down. Gulich very quietly having a nice game. 10 points for her, too, the second-year player out of Germany.
You have got to know where the shooters are. And Gulich is one of those. Dearica Hamby has got the runner off of that spot.
There's Cambage reverse. Montgomery. No foul. Jackie Young. Ball taken away.
And Alex Bentley has been Jackie Young's nemesis tonight.
Maite Cazorla, long ball, afuera. Cazorla's from Spain by way of explanation.
Absolutely.
So all her calls need to be in Spanish. I know you speak Spanish as well.
Claro.
Buenísimo.
Right now, the Ace is struggling to find a little consistency on offense.
There's Cambage. Tipping that ball back. Looking to put a little sugar on it. The Atlanta Dream has surged back. Everybody contributing for Atlanta.
And they are doing a great job of running the pick and roll, passing the ball inside and outside. To get that ball inside and then kick it right out to a open Gulich for the easy three. Reversing around to the other side. They continue to do great work.
Cambage frustrated. We discussed the idea today of a GoPro, her wearing a GoPro on her head, pointed at her face. By we, I just mean she and I were talking about it. She's up for it. It's illegal, for sure, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, they wouldn't let her do it,
No.
but I think we would all enjoy it.
I think it'd be great. Her face tells the story.
Words are not necessary when you see Liz Cambage, especially with all the physicality and the hits she takes during the game.
Oh, for sure.
Excellent penetration and pass by the Atlanta Dream. They figured out how the Aces are going to play the defense on the pick and roll, and they're using it against them.
Sugar Rogers off the mark. Coming straight up. Ooh, that is a tough group to go between. Jisoo and Liz, no thanks. Sugar. Too close to the basket. Doesn't like it in there. Jackie Young, though, from anywhere.
You like to see Jackie Young confident enough to get that shot up and to stroke it and get it to go down.
And it had that lift, that arc on it. Cazorla. Jisoo puts it over to Kelsey Plum. Jackie Young, second one. Bentley stops. We got a lot of running for very little buckets on both sides right now.
Right there, another turnover.
Jackie Young, though, been finding the stroke. She's left alone on the outside. Rookie knocking it down. Liz Cambage getting the work done again today. 9 points already. She has been consistent. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists today. Last couple of games, 20 and 10 at least.
And she's done a great job, as you mentioned earlier, filling in without Asia. She's finding her rhythm, but she has taken some shots. She's always in the mix. Down in the post is super physical.
Yeah, super physical. We talked about it earlier today, and she really feels like... She told me that some of her competitors, when they go out and have dinner afterwards, are saying to her, I can do anything to you. I mean, she's very clear that she feels like she's taken some unreasonable lumps. Hayes back out to Bentley. One side step to make the move. Shot won't fall. Hamby inside. Going to try to fight for it. What's the call? We talked about how physical it was with Liz Cambage. We can't ignore what happened in Phoenix this weekend. Resulted in suspensions. Anigwe and Griner mixing it up big.
And that's another example. Brittany Griner has also spoken to how she's been physically played, and the calls have not been there in the post. Also, we spoke earlier about it going down overall, but it's really physical now, so the players have to make the adjustment, and if not, those type of things happen.
Well, and I talked with Bill Lambier before the game about it, just asking him, is it a problem for the game, that the calls, especially for somebody like Liz? And he said, yeah, he feels like it's taking away, it's negating their advantage. It's negating their athleticism. The officials and the GMs, head coaches do meet twice a year. You can expect it to be a topic of conversation in late fall when they do meet, because it's something we've heard, specifically with kind of the super bigs, as I call them, Cambage, Fowles, and Griner.
And I think all of the coaches will have the same thing to say, because all the post players feel like they're getting extra contact and it's not being called. But as you mentioned, it definitely is an issue for a team like the Las Vegas Aces that has a decided advantage with their bigs.
The other, following up on that point, the one thing that Liz Cambage added, she says, I feel like it's kind of suppressing talent to a degree because they can't show their athleticism. So that conversation to be continued at some point for sure, because it has been a season-long conversation.
But you can't blame the players. If you're being allowed to play so physically, that's what you have to do, because you can take that advantage away. Everybody scrambling for the ball. Tiffany Hayes thought she had a good look at it, but the long arms of Liz Cambage.
Foul is on Alex Bentley.
Once again.
Ball batted away by Bentley. Hayes unable to finish. Popping in, though, for the rebound and putback. That's a familiar face in Nia Coffey.
Las Vegas Aces of old.
Got a little limp going on, Coffey does right now. But, yeah, came in hard for that rebound. Second turnover consecutively for the Aces on the pass. Fouled as she's going for it. Aces have 7 turnovers, resulting in 6 points.
Taking care of the ball is a constant theme for them. And right now you see that the turnovers that are going for the Aces are without real defense. They're just touching the hands of the defender, just standing straight in front of them. So taking care of the ball has got to be a focus.
Yeah, it's been quite a swing in this first half. I mean, Aces led by as many as 13 early. Now Dream with the lead. Jackie Young able to draw Nia Coffey into the foul. Jackie Young at the line. She'll shoot 2. Young on her way to double-figure scoring. She's got 9. Cam Beige with 9. Foul. Landed straight down. Hayes is okay. Foul's on Kayla McBride. She went down hard. Take a look at Hayes. Trip.
They called it on Kayla McBride, but it looks like she tripped off coming off of that screen off her own teammate.
Nia Coffey. She knows the house well. Former ace. Banks open.
And off the backboard. Maybe she remembers just a little bit.
Plum. Over to Cam Beige. Back to the Gulich and scores.
Making space with Big Liz down low with the reverse dribble.
Cam Beige double-figure scoring again with that last one, 11 points. Plum, my ball. Grabs it and rips it away. It's physical down low, but for Liz Cam Beige, she'll take the assist from Plum, knock it down. Let's get caught up. It's a good day for the Dream when your bench players are contributing the way that Alex Bentley and Marie Gulich are. Bentley, 10 points, 3 assists. She threw the bucket and has been driving to it. Meanwhile, from Oregon to Oregon State, Cazorla to Gulich for that one. Gulich, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Kayla McBride, inconsistent as always. 8 points, a couple of long balls early to get the stroke going for the Aces. And Liz Cam Beige, every day showing up, lunch pail, getting knocked around, but she'll knock you down too. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists already for Liz Cam Beige. Plum at the line, converting. She's had a nice start, 6 points. Locked up at 43, 2:30 remaining in the half. Back to Gulich. She's looking terrific, Marie Gulich is.
And she gets nice looks at the basket because her guard knows how to come off of the screen really strong.
McBride, no good. Shoveling it over. Opportunity was there for Breland. She didn't take it. I think she regrets not taking that shot, Breland. She had a look.
And the Aces making sure they get hands in passing lanes and staying in front, because as soon as they let one of the guards come around, the other defense has to help, and then that's an easy shot.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Bentley, a little bit of room to breathe. No good. Jackie Young waiting for it. Jackie Young passing in to Hamby. No foul as she tries to go between two Dream.
And that's when you have to make the adjustment.
Hamby, that's the perfect example of Hamby doing the hard work. Right spot for the rebound, giving the Aces a second opportunity. That's why.
Hustle means so much for this team because she works really hard on defense and offense.
1 second remaining, no good. Yes, Hamby gets the foul.
Hard work pays off in this situation. Jerica Hamby is working really hard. She's got arms everywhere, but she figures out a way to get that ball up and on the glass so she can get a foul.
Hamby ripping it away. That's the hard work that Hamby does. Positioning, getting down, and then shoveling it out. Nothing from the free throw line for Hamby there.
Really frustrating for her. And now she has to get back and play defense.
Coffee. Plum pass over to Hamby, shoved back out, but another turnover. 8th one for the Aces of the first half. Montgomery, a little bit of a circus shot. It works, though.
Capitalizing on the turnovers once again. This Atlanta Dream team is not afraid to push the ball and shoot over the top.
Final possession of the first half. Dream down by 13. Now up by 4. At the buzzer. It's good for 2.
So she's got some pent-up aggression. So I get it.
I expected you to box out, to be honest. I'm a little disappointed.
I need her to come back, so I don't want to get in trouble with Coach Lambier.
All right, third quarter action underway. We'll see if the Aces respond. You heard Coach talk about just the defense needing to be stronger for the Aces.
And right on cue, Jackie Young straight to the basket.
Aces will take it.
Able to drop down on the penetration and get the steal and take it coast to coast for the Aces.
Jackie Young double-figure scoring again today. Sykes back to Williams. Cambage in front. Still plenty of time, though. No good. Elizabeth Williams, you cannot get around the house that Liz built. That big roof. Hamby. Oh, yes. Oh, finish not there. So pretty right up until then.
Beautiful move. Shook the defender and not able to get it up high enough to come off the glass and go down.
Speaking of pretty, that was lovely.
Sykes said she saw that last block that Liz Cambage had, so she went up and under, using the basket to shield her.
Hamby outside. That'll do.
No layup, but the three-pointer, she's able to knock it down.
Take away. A no look.
Kayla McBride playing the weak side defense, running through that passing lane like a DB.
Mickey Johnson telling you about defense. Well, Aces came around and turned their defense into offense.
And the transition game is what the Aces like to do. Jackie Young able to pinch down in the post. And then here comes big Liz. Williams trying to get to the basket, but that reach is so long. Once again, starting that fast break.
Derek Hamby, by the way, 1 point away from 1,200 career. Carolyn Swords passed 700 blocks. And Kayla McBride over 2,500 points. Lots of milestones for the Aces in this game. Elizabeth Williams and Liz Cambage underneath, no good. Sykes.
No weak side help on that baseline. When that guard penetrates from the baseline, whoever's on that bottom side has got to come over and get their head directly under the basket.
Oh boy.
The frustration all over her face. She sees the defense on her. She's trying to break free and is called for gripping the arm of Elizabeth Williams.
Quick little turnaround, and Dream looking much smoother. They had a slow start to this game, but once they got it going, it has not turned off, and that is something so critical. Nikki Colleen saying beforehand, we've been missing easy shots in games. Their shooting percentage has been one of the worst in 20 years, she said, in this league. McBride, good.
Kayla McBride, always ready to get it up.
Montgomery shot off the mark. Liz Cambage. Sykes getting called for that one. Was it worth it?
At least it's not a turnover. And so the referees are looking at it, and she got a foul. But the Aces realize that the Dream are coming at them strong, especially when the ball goes into the post. They're double teaming.
There's another one.
You can tell Liz has decided. The referee's going to have to blow their whistle one way or the other.
Fouls on Elizabeth Williams, her second. Liz Cambage. Work for it hard.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. This one got her a trip to the line for two.
Elizabeth Williams picks up her second and third fouls in quick succession. Cambage at the line. Marie Gulich back in for Williams. Aces, of course, getting to the free throw line. That's nothing new for them. Most free throw attempts in the league. All alone. No good. Cambage and Gulich fighting for it. Freeland. And a foul. Right as the Aces were about to take it away.
Looked like another post player running the fast break. Right here, the rotation was excellent. Dearica Hamby got a hand on the ball, and the referee gave her the foul. Good reach in. And that's number 3 for her.
Hayes. And another whistle.
The lefty is crafty. She saw Liz coming at her. She used her body to shield. As she got in, she absorbed the contact, protected the ball on the outside of her body, and still got it up for the shot.
Cambage is second. Hayes converting. Dream were 9 of 10 as a team from the free throw line. Doing a nice job sharing the ball as well. 17 assists for the Atlanta Dream on 21 made buckets. Plum over to Hamby. Coming in for a closer look, laying it in.
Plum and Hamby looking for one another, both penetrating, and Dearica, great job of going right over the top.
Gulich.
Tiffany Hayes skying for the rebound, coming from that weak side.
It's tough here in the house. Tuesday night in Las Vegas. Things popping on Fremont Street. You want to go out later?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. For the first time in the 18-year history of the NBA 2K franchise, it was announced last week that all 12 WNBA teams and players will be making their debut on the top-rated and top-selling NBA video game. All game modes featuring the WNBA will be available to play when NBA 2K20 is released on September 6th next month. And if you're doing that, you've got to put the lashes on the players. We spend a lot of time getting these things done. Good lashes all around. Asia Wilson having a great time. She'll have a better time when she is able to play again and she's getting close.
Definitely changes things, your attitude, when you're in the arena and can actually step on the court.
The Aces need just 3 more wins to guarantee a playoff spot. They have 9 games remaining in the regular season. As I said, it's a tough stretch on the road to finish the season.
And Coach Lambier has pointed out that they have got to take opportunities at home. They can't let any slip away. Great defense by Kelsey Plum, putting a little pressure on Renee Montgomery.
Jackie Young coming through, but ends up getting stripped. Another turnover for the Aces. Ball batted away. Turnover for the Dream as Hamby makes that happen. Jackie Young, extra pass.
That one was a little close for comfort, but Dearica Hamby able to grab that ball and get it up on the backboard, and the bonus shot going to the line for one. Dearica on the front end, tipping the ball away on defense. Then Jackie Young giving her a little extra something underneath, the recipient for her hard work and running the floor. A shot.
Hamby making the most of it. One locked up again, 60 apiece. Bentley back to Gulich. Gulich baseline, kicks it out. Sykes. Hamby top.
Inside, outside. They worked the ball until they got a shot that they liked. Dearica Hamby has done a great job this year getting that 3 up and in.
Last time the Dream and the Aces met, Hamby had 15 points, 8 rebounds. She's got 19 points and 10 rebounds already today. A double-double for Dearica Hamby.
Liz Cambage draws so much attention. Dearica Hamby gets in the right spot, sets her feet, and receives the pass from Liz and knocks it down.
Looking at what's going to be a 20-10 night at least. She's over 1,200 career points, over 700 rebounds. Hamby knocking down milestones. Sykes, get out!
And Liz playing to the crowd, telling them, get that out of here. And the house seems to like it. Sykes trying to come in and use her body. Liz with a pound to the chest. getting everybody hyped.
I think she said mine. Braylon, that's her way of telling people to sit down. The Aces fans aren't having it.
Quiets the crowd.
McBride, get up.
Right back at you. Liz and Kayla play excellent together off of that handoff.
The fans in the Mandalay Bay Event Center standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down. Watch this shot. Nikki Collin not appreciating that vantage point.
She was even calling help. She was trying to let her team know nobody got there quick enough.
Coaches see everything in slow motion, don't they?
You can see it coming, but you can't do anything. That's the tough part.
Kayla McBride again, feed the beast. Kayla McBride, 16 points.
Perfectly executed by Kelsey Plum.
Back inside to Cambage, turns around on Gulich, and denied there. Sykes on the move.
And she is a leaper. Showed it on defense, now she showed it on offense. Over the top of Kelsey Plum for 2.
Sykes is 4 for 7 from the field, 9 points. Three seconds on the shot clock. You see the clock? It's got to go.
Great cut to the basket. The back and forth with the Dream and the Aces. We'll get a stop first.
Final minute of the third quarter. McBride straight up the middle, no good. Hamby coming up with a second effort. Gets a foul, draws a foul.
Her activity makes it hard for anybody to defend her one-on-one, especially when she's on the move.
Jerica Hamby, 2 shots. Hamby, 20 points, 11 rebounds. What a night. Dream shooting 36% from the field on the year, 46% tonight.
They've got a lot of baskets moving towards the goal. Not necessarily jump shots, but at the goal. Rebounds, putbacks. So they've done a good job of staying consistent.
Sykes feels dangerous. Uh-oh. Foul call. Don't know whether it's on Hamby or on Ty, but De'Erica Hamby, she was terrific last time against the Dream. Even better today. 21 points, 11 rebounds.
There's something about this team that she enjoys. She's such an agile post player. Does so much both inside and out. Able to shoot this 3 because nobody's watching. But De'Erica just picks her spots and does exactly what she needs for her team.
She's a terrific athlete overall. We were talking earlier about her softball career in high school. Shortstop, second baseman, all that lateral movement. She said she enjoyed that sport, but you can really see her athleticism. She's so quick up and down the floor.
She runs like a gazelle.
Denied, gets it back. Mia Coffey. 4 seconds remaining on the clock. Plum being pressured.
Time recognition, understanding what time is left on the clock for the team, not able to get a shot up. Now in these last 13 seconds, having to play great defense to make sure that the Green don't pull away.
Bentley coming all the way around. Might take Azorla back out to Coffey. Coffey, long three ball is good. Big bucket by the former ace, Nia Coffey, at the buzzer with a three. Coffey at home in the house, having a little coffee talk perhaps. Feeling it today. Aces and Dream, both teams having a strong go, but the Dream end of the third quarter on a big run. Aces starting the fourth off right.
When in doubt, catch Kayla McBride coming off a screen. She will turn that body and get that shot up with a quickness.
Gulich. Good.
She continues to find somewhere where there is not a defender. So she gets to the spot, is getting good looks at the basket.
Gulich coming right in as Hamby trying to receive that pass. Marie Gulich breaking it up. Turnover, though, by the Dream. Out to Swords.
Easy like Sunday morning. She comes in and gets her a spot. Bucket.
Sykes pulls up. She's been terrific today. Brittany Sykes, 10 points. McBride, quick catch and shoot, no good. How about this one? Again, no.
Great rebound and pass by De'Erica. Alex Bentley had Carolyn Swords on skate and could not finish.
4 Dream players double-figure scoring. McBride looking for that shot. Not yet, no foul. Swords just going to keep running it till it works. Gulich.
Carolyn Swords, a strong body down there.
Aces on a 7-2 run. Mia Coffey going to get called for this one.
Inside, outside, causing a problem.
Out goes McBride and Swords. In comes Liz and Sugar. Out goes Gulich. In comes Elizabeth Williams. Hayes in as well. Ball movement. And uh-oh, Liz got clocked in the mouth, perhaps?
Took a little shot. I'm sure she's used to it. De'Erica did a great job of finding Liz. And Mia Coffey trying to defend the shot. coming down across the face of Liz Cambage.
She's shaking her head as she lines up. She has a few words for official Isaac Barnett. Shaking her head, knocks it down.
Good thing she can multitask.
I
Talk
guess
to the
so.
referees and make her free throw.
And show her disdain at the same time. Sugar thought about it. Back in, though, to Liz.
And another foul on Nia Coffey inside. Liz going to the line again.
So here's what it looked like last time around. Liz Cambage showing her disdain, but making the shot. Now she converts again. For Coffey, that's her 5th foul. Bentley. Was the whistle before that?
They called it before the shot. I thought it was going to be a move and screen, but I think they'll call the foul a hold. They're going to go look at it.
Officials having a discussion. Jenna Schroeder, Isaac Barnett, Jeff Wooten. Going to talk it over as Isaac comes and gives Rusha some information. What are they talking about,
They're
Rusha?
checking to see if the foul happened before the shot or on the shot or after the shot. Just trying to figure out whether that basket is good or if the Atlanta Dream will get the ball on the sideline.
All right, well, let's take a look. We'll put you in it. What do you think happened here?
It looks like Sugar is pushed on this screen. It looks like a moving screen. But the way they were talking, it looks like they were looking at a defensive screen. Elizabeth Williams, after she set the screen, just kept her arm on Sugar. Bentley with a great look at the basket.
Well, Isaac's coming back over to let you know what happened. What'd you learn, Rusha?
Well, the foul was prior to shooting, so they're going to get the ball on the side. Coach Lambier is still not satisfied with that. So the foul is on Sugar Rogers, but not a shooting foul. So Nia Coffey will take it out of bounds for the Atlanta Dream.
Bentley looking for it back to Breland. Shots up because the clock was about to run out.
Tiffany Hayes had to get that one up. The defensive rotation. Not sure they knew what the clock adjustment was when they took the ball out of bounds.
There's been 10 lead changes in this game. It's been tied 7 times. We got 6+ minutes remaining. Cambage taking that one herself, no good.
Slow development on that offensive play.
Coffey from the perimeter. Jackie Young, you got Sugar on the perimeter over there outside.
Erica Hamby is safe from the baseline. We talked about her playing softball a little bit earlier. She clearly knows how to slide.
She slides in.
Coming through on the post. Across the arms to Breland. Taking a little break.
Why not? As long as you're down there.
A little breather.
She's tied her career high in rebounds tonight, Hamby has, with 14. Got 23 points.
Great defense by the Aces, but not able to come away with a rebound.
Oh, I'm hitting the deck. We'll step away late in this fourth quarter. Vegas with a lead by 6. Aces on a 13-2 run in the fourth quarter. Fans in the house getting all fired up.
It is loud in here. Big D and CJ making sure the fans know there's only 5.5 minutes left, and they've got to put it down for their team.
Sykes, shot comes up short. McBride over to Tamara Young. Jackie Young, it's good.
Strength and power going through the lane. She took a bunch of bumps, but stayed low and was able to get the shot up high over the basket, over the rim.
13 points for Young. Coming through. Foul. Foul's on Jackie.
And Jackie's in the perfect position, but she has to move her feet instead of putting her hands in there and get in front. Cut that nail off.
Marie Gulich coming back in for Elizabeth Williams. Shot off the mark. Cambay's rebound. Aces off and running. Jackie Young. Up and off the glass. Young having a day. Couple of empty possessions by the Dream. Ball batted away, turnover. Breland, no good. Long rebound, though, gives the second opportunity, and second time is perfection.
And the Aces going for the ball and knocked it out of one another's hand. Breland in the right place at the right time, able to knock that down, give her team some hope.
Hamby, long ball.
Short on that one. So the defense for the Aces now an issue. They have got to make sure to stay in front of the ball and play these pick and rolls well.
Sykes has been dangerous. See what I mean? Brittany Sykes with a long ball. Jackie Young having a little bit of a run there. Run by Jackie Young. Taking it all the way in. The Rook looking like a rookie no more. Let's get caught up because the Atlanta Dream had 5 players scoring in double figures, including second-year player Marie Gulich, who's had some great things with a double-double.
And she's got some athletic players on her team, so she finds the right spot, be it inside or outside of that three. Short corner, she gets to the spot, gets her feet set, and is able to get some good looks at the basket.
Meanwhile, Kayla McBride, no surprise. We told you that she's been steady all year. She delivers again tonight. 19 points for McBride.
She's shooting 5 for 7, and De'Erica Hamby doing her part with her energy inside and outside, shooting the three for her team, but also making sure she plays great defense and is moving on offense.
Yeah, doing her part and some. How about that? Jackie Young and one. But actually didn't make it. She crossed the foul.
We'll take that. I'm sure she'll take that look at the goal anytime. She's learned that she has an advantage over these guards from the Atlanta Dream because she's so much bigger and stronger than they are. So she's using that to her advantage now.
Remember earlier in the year when Jackie wouldn't take shots? That doesn't happen anymore. She looks good.
And I think she was really just trying to find her place with this team. She comes to a team that had 3 All-Stars, and she wants to figure out what her role is. But her role is doing her part because anybody who gets an open shot gets to take it on this team.
Comes Bentley. Gulich, though, again, coming into the rebound. Marie Gulich, second-year player, was with Phoenix last year, Italy during the offseason, out of Oregon State College. From Germany originally, having a great day.
And this Aces defense forces the Atlanta Dream into a shot clock violation. That movement is the intensity I spoke about earlier. They have got to have it on every possession from this point forward.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Aces leading by 6. The Dream have 35 bench points to the Aces 6. Into Liz Cambage, no dice, but Dearica Hamby has it. Shot's got to go up. There's a shot clock violation the other way.
And Coach Lambier is pointing at his head. You got to think. You got to know how much time is left on the clock. Every possession matters.
Quick catch and shoot by Breland. Foul on Hamby. Bill Lambier was just saying that.
Don't foul a jump shooter. Dearica got there. I think it might have been she didn't give her enough room to come down.
Breland at the line now. First trip to the free throw line for Breland. Having a great day, but 7-11 from the field, has 15 points. Make it 16 now.
Brings her team within 4. And here with a good defensive stop, this game gets just a little bit more interesting.
Young, there's no foul there. Wow.
The amount of contact that Jackie Young just absorbed. She's strong, but clearly not that strong.
Let's take a look at it again.
And she saw the play fall apart with the body, and then it looked like across the head. Let's see if she gets her.
Could have just been a breeze. I think it was a breeze.
Just a breeze.
Aces have had some tough and some close games recently. Tough one against Connecticut the other day. Before that, a loss to Chicago at home. 3-point loss in a game that went back and forth. Dearica Hamby, impressive again tonight. And she's just getting it all done.
She has been able to get to the basket and wreak havoc for this Atlanta Dream team. 3 defenders around, and she still finds a way to slither her way through. And when it's too tight on the inside, she makes her way outside, shooting beyond the arc, getting 3 for her team.
This is her 7th point rebound double-double on the year. Has 14 double-figure scoring efforts. Come on, 6th player of the year has to be Dearica Hamby for what she has done.
23 and 15 to this point. Outstanding night for Dearica Hamby.
Signed a 3-year contract with this team during the offseason, and Bill Lambier said just validated, helped her have some confidence that she belongs. She's not thinking twice anymore on shots. Back over, though. Open shot. Knocking it down is Breland.
Great execution by Bentley and Breland. Bentley went just far enough to pull De'Erica Hamby over on defense.
Atlanta needs a win, and to get one on the road in one of the toughest places to win would be big for them. They came in 5-19 on the year. Timeout for the Atlanta Dream.
Liz Cambage confused as to what she has to do to get a foul. She goes up under, arms everywhere. No call by the referees.
Well, that is the conversation for sure after the fight the other day, Phoenix-Dallas game. And I asked Liz, about Brittany Griner's comments. Hey, I got to think twice about whether or not I want to be here. I mean, that's some really big comments. And Liz, of course, didn't play for a few years in the W. And I said, why do you play then here? And she said, because it's the best talent in the world. She said, I love this team. It's the best way to get the game showcased. There's a lot of great reasons to love the W, but she is frustrated at the moment with the fouls.
So many of the players that go overseas make way more money overseas than they make here in the WNBA. So they clearly are playing for the love of the game, to be able to play in front of their families and against the top talent. But when every night you're getting beat down and not being put in a position to be successful, it's frustrating.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Page coming in. Looking for the bump. No good. Loose ball picked up by Hamby. Aces basketball. Vegas has dominated in the paint. 34-20 paint point advantage. Final minute. Cambage doubled and smacked.
She almost thought they weren't going to make the call. At least she was playing through it. Continuing to play, looking for De'Erica Hamby. But now she'll go to the line with a chance to give her team a 4-point lead. Contact. Breland coming over to double, trying not to give Liz Cambage an easy look at anything.
These are big free throws right now for Cambage. That one's good.
1 out of 2 for Liz.
Well, as you take a look at these numbers, points in the paint, 34-20, the Aces are simply the best in the league inside the paint. 38.7 points per game in the paint.
When you talk points in the paint, it's not just their post players, because they usually have a decided advantage, but they get great looks inside for their guards as well. Kayla McBride, active inside. Jackie Young, really strong going to the basket, especially tonight.
It'll be fun when Asia Wilson comes back in to see the high-low again with Cambage and Wilson.
And Hamby and Ford, whoever's in there, it's a threat high-low.
Gee, Sue, we've seen some fun, too.
She can stay off of my microphone on the sidelines.
Asia? No chance.
The house is on fire. The energy in this building.
The fans here are thirsty for a win tonight.
They know how important it is.
Breland, quick catch and shoot. Gulich, huge rebound. Second opportunity for the Dream. That was a big rebound by Marie Gulich. She's coming inside now. Fouls on Cambage.
She's asking the referee, where? I don't have her accent. But Liz was straight up, and Gulich was trying to get to the basket.
Is that your attempt at an Australian accent?
No, I said I don't have her accent. No. Liz with the hard clap. Paul don't lie.
Aces take a timeout after Gulich sinks the back end of that.
So now with just a 2-point lead, the Aces have got to get a good possession, take care of the basketball, make sure they get Kayla McBride coming off of a screen on the weak side to get a shot, or Jackie on a mismatch with any of the guards out there going to the basket.
This may be the loudest I had heard the house this year. I mean, the fans are fired up.
It is incredible how much energy they give this team. And right now, they are ready for some action. They know they've got a tough 30-something seconds left, and they want to feed their team.
Meanwhile, for the Dream, they've had a terrific game. This is not the way that they have been playing throughout the year, and you've got to be really happy if you're Nikki Collins.
And she has a team that was the number 2 team in the league last year. Not many changes, but the energy for this team has not been consistent. But tonight, they're playing the caliber basketball she knows they can.
Aces need a smart possession. Bill Lambier saying, wait. Inside to Liz Cambage, off the hand of Marie Gulich. That's Aces basketball.
Great execution on the play, but the defense of Marie Gulich getting her hand in the passing lane, tipping it out, and they're even looking at it. Did they say it was Aces or Dream Ball?
I was reading Liz Cambage's rolling eyes, which is a really easy way to tell that the call did not go the Aces' way. So we'll see what the officials decide as they take a look at it. You can watch the officials, but you can also watch Cambage's eyes.
Yeah, she tells you a lot. No poker face.
Here's what the officials are looking at. Yes, Risha, what do you see?
Looks like Gulich knocked it out, but Liz was probably complaining because she feels so much contact on the pass. It's tough to tell.
Well, if it's tough to tell, then it goes with the original call. If they decide that it's tough to tell. Even with my granny glasses, I can't tell, so. All the different looks available.
Every angle. And I can't tell on any of them. So we'll leave it to the refs. They get paid the big bucks to make these calls.
Exactly. Coming up for the Aces, they're going to be at Chicago before hosting Phoenix back here on the 20th. And the original call stands.
But now the Aces have to pay attention. There are only 8 seconds left on their shot clock. So they're going to have to get the ball in and get a good look early. Over
to Plum. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Plum pulls up. So good.
A needed basket. Kelsey Plum hits the shot. Her teammates all excited. Her facial expression has not changed.
Bill Lambier is smiling. I swear to you, right now, I just saw Bill Lambier smile.
He did.
Off camera, but it happened. You're going to have to take my word for it. It happened off camera, but I saw it, I swear. Let's take a look at it again.
Right there, everybody looking for her to go back to Jackie Young or Kayla McBride in the corner. Plum uses the aggression against them and gets to that sweet spot and knocks it down.
And look at that, right there, right there. That's smiling. Nice shot. It was a compliment and a smile.
And Kelsey Plum didn't even respond because she knows it's a setup. She's not looking for any compliments from Coach Glenbeer.
Put that off for the end of season reel. "15 seconds. Hayes, shot is up. Ball batted around. McBride will go to the line. He's so good.
The Aces switched on everything. Got a good possession on defense. Made it hard for the Atlanta Dream to even see the basket. Hands in the passing lanes. Coming away with the rebound.
McBride at the line. It's good. Another 20-point game for Kayla McBride. Make it 21. Shot's got to go. And while that gets knocked down, there's still 2.6 remaining. And that'll do it. Aces with a win at home in a hard-fought game against the Dream. Big win for the Las Vegas Aces as they had to fight off a Dream team that has had some great shooting tonight. But De'Erica Hamby, big night. Kayla McBride, big night. And Kelsey Plum, a huge shot on that inbound pass to put it outside of reach. For De'Erica Hamby, again, another huge night of contributions for her from the start. Whether it's making the shots down low in the post, rebounding the ball, loose balls, she's getting it all done. 23 points, 16 rebounds for De'Erica Hamby. Jackie Young finding her down low. You can't tell me that Hamby's not sixth woman of the year, sixth player of the year. Let's go over to Rusha Brown with Hamby.